Hi everyone, Quick Edit Bunny here. I decided to do a Q&A live on YouTube. Unfortunately, as soon as I hit the go live button, everything went wrong, and I scrambled to Twitch instead. I was stressed and the mic didn't sound great, but we ended up having a great time. In future, all VODs will be going to a second channel, T Bunny Live, link in description. Thanks everyone, enjoy the video. Is it working? Oh, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm just glad that's done. Oh, I'm shaking. This is the worst. But thank you, chat. You're so kind and patient. Okay. How's the mic sound? Oh, how about the music? Is it too loud, too quiet? Thank you so much, everyone. Okay. I'm gonna get started. Over, like half an hour late, but here we are. Oh, you can't hear music? Okay, never mind. Forget the music, I'm just gonna go. Just gonna keep going. Right, okay. Ooh, transition. Let's go. Hopefully that shows up. There we go. There's a bit of a latency. I'm very sorry about that. So if I don't see your chat message, give it a couple seconds. It should show up. Yeah, so here we go. Make a post on community tab. Oh, yes. Good point. Thank you so much. Good idea. Let me just do that real quick. I'm so sorry to make you wait, but thank you for being here. Right. Gosh. I'm so useless at this. Right, anyway. Post. Post to YouTube. Sorry. It's Twitch. I lied. Sorry. It's on. It's on Twitch now. I'm live. Come join. Yay. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that. Okay. Right. So let's go. Right. I'm just gonna reveal my little tuber. Ta-da! Oh, it might take a second to show up for you guys. There we go. Hi. Yeah. It's so exciting. She jumps up and down. Okay, since I'm half an hour late, I'm just gonna get straight into it with all the questions. I'm sure you've been waiting long enough. So just give me a second. I have everything set up, so hopefully this won't go terribly wrong. Yeah, she bouncy. She bouncy. But yeah, hello everyone. Oh, hi, Serafina. I've seen you. We've talked a bit. Yeah, how exciting. Oh, you guys are funny. Okay, I'm gonna start with... Right. What I've decided to do... I've decided to put it on... Ta-da! Every question is on this wheel. Right. Oh, you've been looking forward to my stream. Thank you so much, James. It's nice to see you. It's always lovely to see you in my comment section. And all of you guys too. I recognize a lot of your faces, well, usernames. Yeah. Oh, this is so exciting. I'm finally getting this done. Right. Shall I spin for the first question? Right. Okay. Let's go. First question. Let's go. Oh yeah, sorry if it's like flashy and if... Okay, I should have prefaced the white parts are from anonymous questions. First question. Do you like collab audios? Okay. Answer is yes, I do. So I've only done a couple. I'm only around for 20 minutes. Oh, that's okay, Zeno. Thanks for stopping by, though. Depending on if I have more technical difficulties in the future, maybe I'll stream again in the future, but thank you for being here. So, collab audios. Yes, super fun. It's nice to get to know other VAs in the sphere through them. Oftentimes when I get asked to do a collab or I see a really nice script, people are like, a lot of VAs are very enthusiastic about it, and I love that. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I can't pick a favorite. I'll never pick a favorite. And I've only featured one on my channel, but it's always been good working with other VAs. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question good enough. Okay, I'm going to hide this one. Next question. Third best thing? Oh, you must have had a good week then. Nice. Oh, I'm going to zoom in because you can barely see that. Sorry. This is kind of so scuffed. Right. Okay, this question. What are my favorite tea flavors? Well, my most favorite is probably just your regular English breakfast tea. I'm sure most of you who've drank tea know what I'm talking about. It's just plain black tea. Yorkshire tea is the best, I would say. You know? There, yeah. Serafina knows. She knows what's good. But I also like strawberry green tea. I have this really nice strawberry green tea. It's called Geisha tea, I think, from T2. The brand called T2. I love that one. Twisted tea. Yes. Good taste. Very nice. I do love good twisted tea. Tea Pigs is good. What's the other one that I really like too? Oh yeah, of course, Earl Grey. You can't forget Earl Grey. So good. A lot of people have their own versions of Earl Grey with like lavender, but I like just the citrusy one. Very good. Favorite comedy show? That's a tough one. I don't really watch much TV. But I mean, on YouTube, I like Game Grumps. They're pretty fun. Have I got... No. What's the sketch one? Oh. Was it Colin Mockery on it? Ryan Stiles? What's that one called? Where they do like little skits and stuff. That one's great. Can't go wrong with Yorkshire tea. Yeah. You're right. Whose line is it anyway? Yes. I'm glad someone knows. Yes. I used to binge watch that when I was a kid. I loved that show so much. Great time. Yes. Yeah, I'll pick that as my answer. Best school subject. You'd think that I would pick art because of all the art I do, but I actually don't. I didn't have a good time in art class at school. Shocker. Yeah. I think my favorite class at school was probably history. It felt like story time sometimes, but I just loved learning about the world. You know what I mean? I've always kind of enjoyed traveling. So learning about a country's history, learning about my own country's history, of course, we've got a lot of things in our past. I'm from the UK, in case anyone didn't know. Which part of history is a good question? Well, when I was at school, I decided we got to pick which period of history we wanted to study. I chose the Tudors in the Tudors are from the English history, and also Russian history. So the Tsars, yeah, I really loved Russian history when I was at school. Great fun. You're a history teacher, Jimpo? Awesome. Yeah. Good on you. I love that. That's great. You almost failed arts. You were just good at math. That's fine. Don't worry about that. That's pretty good. You know, anyone who's good at maths, good in my book. I am terrible at math. I'll come to you for my homework. Let me guess, you're in art class to learn a specific way to paint, and you weren't allowed to express art. Yes, exactly, Zeno. You got it. Spot on. Exactly. It's funny, like institutional art, they want you to fit within I could do this later. This is another ramble for later. I need to finish questions. But yeah, good question. Okay. Will there be more collaborations in the near future? I would say I am unsure about the near future, but in the future, yes, I will definitely want to do more collaborations. I don't have any sort of scheduled at the moment, so I can't say that it'll be the near future, but it will be in the future, yes. Okay, bunnies or kittens? How dare you? How dare you? Okay, I'll have to pick kittens because otherwise Claude will kill me. Claude is my cat, by the way, if you didn't know. I love cats. I am definitely an avid cat fan. I love bunnies too, they're very cute, and it's in my name. You would expect me to be a bunny girl, right? In my avatar. But I decided to go for an elf because I feel more elf-like, you know? I'm not... When I made my channel... Oh, that's another question. I need to stop blabbing. It's gonna get in the way. As someone with an arts degree, I should be mad, but I can't be. You see... No, I also have an art degree, so I feel you there. You can't be mad at that, right? That's exactly what it is. Coffee kitty. How do you know that Tea Bunny is not the evil twin? Huh? How do you know that? Okay, anyway, this one? Finished. Next questions. Thank you for those questions. Great. Had great fun with answering those ones. Right. Who's next? Ooh, okay. What got you into VA work, and can you share some projects you've done, if applicable? So, I feel very honored by this question because it implies that you think that I'm already a professional voice actress. Funnily enough, I just stumbled into this. So I cannot say that I've done projects before this. I have never done a project before I got into YouTube. What got me into VA work was watching ASMR roleplay, right? I didn't know it was a thing until about a month before I started my channel, and I was just looking for something fun to watch, and it just showed up in my recommended. I watched and I got hooked. I saw that it was quite I don't want to say amateurish. It's not amateurish, it's niche, right? You see that it's a community, and it's of that size where it's not quite massive, and like not everyone knows what it is, but it's so much fun. There's so much potential in it, right? So I would watch a couple ASMR roleplay channels, and I would be like, wow, how do they do this? It's amazing. And I guess I just got inspired because I love roleplay, I love stories. Yeah. And I guess one day I just decided to buy a microphone, and now here I am. I joined a Discord full of people who make scripts and voice act, and they just kind of gave me some pointers, and I just kind of went from there, you know? Your channel is one of my absolute favourites to watch on YouTube. Oh, thank you, James. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Also, sorry if I miss your comments on the in the chat. I'm trying my best to read it all, but I'm kind of nervous. So, why bother getting an art degree? Art is about expressing oneself. I agree with you. I think the reason for getting an art degree is if you are wanting to work closely with galleries, or, you know, that kind of sphere of things. Okay. Next question. Let's go, let's go. Oh, here we go. What's next? Oh, thank you, Serafina. Ooh, here we go. What is your Bloodborne strategy? Do you focus on strength and skill, or are you more of a blood tinge and arcane? So this is a fun question. I don't know why I added this one in, because I've not played Bloodborne. I can't answer this one correctly because I've never played. But I know why I added this in. Because I'm a PC gamer. I don't have console. Unfortunately, Bloodborne is not on PC. I know, sad. But if I did play, I think I would focus on strength, because I love the close range sort of stuff. And magic is always kind of fiddly in these kinds of games, right? You know what I mean? Hopefully you know what I mean. Dex. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. You can oh yes, I have heard that there is an emulator of it now. That is true. I might have to get on that. Oh, yeah. No, allegedly. Allegedly, it might not be real. Okay. Yeah, this was a silly question, but yeah, thank you for the question. Next question. Okay. Right. Who is this? What do you have to say? Do you listen to your own audios? I find that such an interesting question to ask. I wonder how you thought of this. Like, I don't say that in a mean way. I just think it's an interesting question, because when I started out, yes, I did listen to my own audios. Mostly for professional reasons. Like, I wanted to see if the quality was good, if there was anything I would change. You know what I mean? Also, actually, okay, this is a bit of a confession. There have been a few hypno audios that I've done, that I've listened to help myself relax. I actually, some of my own audios have actually helped me as well. Like, when there's just like, so I have anxiety, and I think, like most of, well, not most, just like a certain portion of my audience probably also have anxiety, and they listen to ASMR, especially ASMR roleplay, to sort of, you know, take a break from things. And yeah, I can say that I've done that for my own audios. Isn't that strange? I don't really know why. Infinite hypnosis loop. Ooh, that's kind of scary. I don't like thinking about that. No. Obviously it's roleplay. It's not real. I can't hypnotize myself. Come on. Oh, many of you. Okay. I mean, okay. I don't know if I can hypnotize myself. I don't. I don't know if I've ever been hypnotized. But I guess that's what they want you to think, right? Ooh, spooky. Of course, I'm joking, but yeah. If you actually has any. Oh, I've got a question in the chat. Has anything changed since you started listening to your own audios? Ooh, that is a good question. I think maybe a little bit. Because I'll notice something that I've done with my voice in a recording, and I'll think, oh, that's actually pretty good. Like the pacing sounds right, or an inflection, or just something. And I'll think, oh, I want to try doing that again, right? So I have done that, yes. Sometimes things do change, or I'll notice sometimes the pacing is a little bit off. Okay, I've been on this question a bit longer. I will get to the next one. Let's go, let's go. Ooh, what's it gonna be? Twilight Zone theme. Yeah, exactly. Do you make cool pancakes? We're going from I hypnotize myself to do you make cool pancakes? I love that. The nature of a spin wheel, huh? Okay, I actually added this one in because I know this was a joke question, but yes, I do make cool pancakes, okay? I've done all kinds of pancakes. I love pancakes, right? I love I've done sausage pancake. I've done sugar and lemon pancake. Come on. That's the best one. I know everyone says chocolate crepes are the best. Oh yeah, I should also say I make crepes. I don't make pancakes, I guess. I guess it's the same thing, but it's not, you know, the French version of pancakes. That's the ones I like. Yeah. Pesto and cheddar. Oh, now that's some crazy stuff. I've never had that. That sounds good though. They're not the same. Okay. The difference. Okay. So American pancakes are a lot fluffier and thicker. You can cut them with a knife. Like they're more like a cake, like a traditional cake. A crepe is a lot flatter. I guess you don't that the batter is a lot airier. I guess it's kind of hard to say beyond that because I'm not a chef. I'm not a pancake expert, but I do make cool pancakes. I'm gonna make myself cry. So okay. Anyway, yeah, thanks for that question. Right. Okay, next one. They're more cake than pan. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Crepes very thin. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Was making RP ASMR content always your dream, or was it just for fun? I kind of answered this already, but it's always been for fun, but it's also been a way for me to release that creative energy that I've never been able to release, you know? I get to draw everything, I get to bring characters to life, I can write my characters, I can do whatever I want, right? This niche is so cool in that you're making your own like radio show basically, right? And you can make it ASMR-y, or you can just make it, you know, like a cool script. You can make it a feeling, or you can make it a story, you know. There's so many different ways to balance it, and it's so fun. Oh, okay, see you later, Zeno. Thank you for joining in. And I'll see you, hopefully, in comments in future. Good luck at work. Yeah. Also, hi, Dupus. I saw that cute little emote that you put in there. Oh, okay. Thank you, Galoglass. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on though. The feeling of bringing a character to life is unmatched. You understand exactly. It feels so good when you feel like you've got every kind of aspect of it correct. Everything that you wanted to do just kind of comes together. And with that other question about me watching my other videos, sometimes I like to go back and watch and just be like, yeah, this was great, you know? It's good fun. So yeah, it is fun, but it's also kind of a dream come true because I have people watching and people love it, and you know, I get to talk with you on stream, right? In comments, obviously, I like to say thank you, but the fact that I get to interact with people that enjoy what I make, but also people who make what I make, it's just so creatively rewarding. It's just great. I love it. Shredding old papers. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, so yeah, that's how I feel about this whole thing. It's just cool. Next one. It's a nice feeling seeing you respond to comments. Yeah, I'm gonna try and keep my eye on chat, just to make sure. Are you looking to hire an editor to ease the workload, or do you enjoy the editing process for our works? I really appreciate the question, because I would love an editor. However, it would have to be someone that I really trust, and I would have to have the money for it. The second part is probably the more pressing issue, right? I want to be able to pay someone if I'm going to employ them to do things for me, because it is work, right? But yeah, I also would have to make sure that there's someone who falls in line with my creative vision, kind of understands pacing, you know, that kind of thing. But, you know, in the future, maybe. I would love to have an editor, but I'm not looking for one right now, I'm afraid. Editing scares me. Yeah, editing is interesting. Personally, I don't find it scary, but it is a bit daunting when you have like over an hour plus of recorded sound, and you need to somehow get that into the right pacing, everything like that. It can be a bit daunting, I won't lie, but it can be fun too, and I love doing the sound effects too. So yeah, editing, a bit of a slog, but it's necessary, and I respect editors a lot. Okay, next question, yay! Haven't found someone in the community who loves editing. I like editing, depending on the audio. Congratulations. My question for you is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Studying for a career that isn't related to voice work, or do you want to make a career out of voice work? Oh, you see, I don't think that far ahead, I'm afraid. Hi, Mint. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I'm probably going to be here for a while. A couple hours, I'm just yapping. Okay, so in 10 years... In 10 years, I can see myself, hopefully, with a steady career. You know, if I could make a career out of doing voice work, that is the dream. I'm chasing that dream right now, that's for sure. Am I studying for a career? I'm not studying right now for a career outside of voice work. So I guess you could say that in 10 years' time, I would hope that I am a professional voice actor. Yeah, I'll make that my goal. That's my dream. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Next question. Woo! I like how questions switch from pancakes to interview questions. Yeah, you're so right. Hey Big Dubs, happy feet. Thank you! What equipment do you use for recording your audio? Okay. I use, currently, and Audio Technica 2035 microphone. Records in mono. And I have that on a little stand, and then it's an XLR mic, so it requires an amplifier. The amplifier that I use is a Scarlett 2i2. And the reason I got the 2i2 is because it has 2 XLR inputs, which means I can record in stereo. When I bought it, I didn't have a stereo mic. I couldn't afford one, but I knew that I wanted to make like real sort of ASMR-y, more ASMR type audios, which requires, you know, some more 3D kind of sound work. So I bought that as like a future-proof option for when I get a 3D mic, basically. Yes, so that's what I have. Also, I'll mention my headphones. Let me just take them off a second. I use Beyerdynamic DT770 Pro headphones. They are incredible. They are like studio quality. I think a lot of major studios use them. So I saw that and I was like, oh, they're probably really expensive. They're probably way out of my bracket. Looked it up. They were like £100 or something pounds. I think that's like under $200, I think they were. And I was like, well, you know what? I'll save up for that. It's going to be worth it, right? If the big studios use them, they must be great. And they are. They're wonderful. I don't think I'll ever switch from them. They're nice and light. They don't hurt my head. Also, this microphone, the Audio Technica 2035, brilliant microphone and very affordable for its price bracket. I would say it punches above its weight. I mean, if you guys like the sound of it, you know, how can I go wrong, right? Yes, exactly, Rackon. I would recommend looking them up. Oh, you have a Scarlett 2i2 as well. For music, yes. Scarlett's brilliant for music as well, if you're a music person. Studio headphones are brilliant, yes, I will never go back. I used to use, what were they? I've forgotten the name of the brand, but it was just a gaming headset that was like, I think it cost me like £50 or something back in the day. And they were really heavy on my head. I could only wear them for a couple hours. So switching to this was a massive upgrade. I hope I pronounced your name right, Rackon. Is it Raycon? Or I'm guessing it's Rackon, right? Rackon to. Anyway, next question. Yay! Oh, this is so fun. I love this. HyperX Cloud 2. Yeah, that's supposed to be good. Yes. Currently they are yelling at me, I'm tired, boss. I feel you on that one, yeah. Oh, I'm glad that I said it right the first time, yeah. Because, I mean, raconteur, it's a word, right? It makes sense. Anyway. Did you always know that you would be an ASMR artist and help people sleep better? Or was it something you decided to do later on in? If you chose this as a question, oh, yeah, screenshot. Yeah, thank you. And yeah, I'm having a great day. Okay. So I didn't always know I was going to be an ASMR artist. It was kind of a whim. But it just felt right, you know? I invested in a microphone and that was kind of my, yes, I'm doing this moment, right? I didn't invest in a microphone in hopes to pay it back or something like that. I just knew that it was something I wanted to do. I do know that before I started, I didn't get many people commenting about my voice, but I did have a feeling that my voice, people paid attention to my voice, I noticed. Whenever I would go do a presentation or explain something to someone, people would go very quiet and they would listen to me. And I really respected that, you know, and it made me think I could do this, you know, to the extent that I do now. So, yeah. Storyteller. Right, exactly. In French. Oh, the Italian. What's the Italian then? What's the Italian for raconteur? The Shaw S. Oh, you have the Shaw S 7B. Look at this guy. I'm joking, but yeah, those mics are great. Yeah, I'm sure you'll have no problem with that mic. Oh no, I forgot that I had stream elements set up with the water thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna take that water break since my stream elements told me. Yes. Whew. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad that you actually like my voice. Ooh, I hope I pronounced this right then. Cantastori, right? Cantastori? Cantastorie? Very nice. I love Italian. Anyway, I can hear you doing audiobooks someday. Yes, audiobooks. Actually, before I even thought about doing ASMR, I wanted to do audiobooks. So actually, yeah, good point. Okay, next question. I'm wondering if I should edit this into an actual video so that, you know, you don't have to listen to me yap like this for the whole time. Okay, yay! Thank you very much for wishing me a smooth celebration. What's your preference when it comes to clothes? Do you like baggy or more skin-hugging tight clothes, and why? Is it more comfy or more warm? The style? I'm interested. Okay, I could yap about this for a while because I used to want to be a fashion designer when I was a kid, so I love fashion. Right now, I'm into sort of alt clothing in terms of like gothic, witchy kind of clothes. When I'm working, I'll mostly wear baggy clothes. I love a big t-shirt. I specifically bought an XXL men's shirt just to have as like a tent on me while I work because it's so comfy. But I also do like the tight form-fitting clothes. Like, I know some people are going to hate this, but yoga pants are super comfy. If you're a girl, you understand. Maybe not so much for dudes, or you know, maybe you understand what I mean. But yes, Victorian style. I love Victorian style clothes. I know that's kind of stereotypical because I'm British, but you know what I mean. You should 100% read the Go the F to Sleep. Oh, maybe. Yeah, that's actually a great idea. I've seen people do that, and it's good fun. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Audiobooks explaining electromagnetism. That's very specific, but you know, sure. The second pronunciation. Okay, yeah, thank you, Rakon. I'll remember that. No, I actually think that's a good name too. Cantastorie. That's nice. Blabbering tea is fun. Okay, as long as if you say so, I trust you. Yeah. I'm glad that you like the gothic witchy vibes thing. If you want an idea of the kind of clothes I like, there's an online website that I like to, you know, window browse, which is Disturbia Clothes. They have some nice stuff. So that's what I kind of wear when I go out. But around the house, I'm a bit of a slob, I'm not gonna lie. Just like lounge pants and like a big baggy t-shirt. So, yeah. We love goth girls? Oh, good. Because I like goth too. Okay, so yeah, that's my answer. I love baggy clothes and I love form-fitting clothes. Okay. Oh, what's next? What's next? Oh, I'm glad you agree, Rakon. Yeah, Disturbia have really nice clothes. Do you like Dr. Pepper? Yes. Full stop. Period. That's it. I'm not a big soda drinker, but I do like Dr. Pepper. Okay, next one! Amazing witch by day, awesome casual person by night. Aww, you're so sweet. Yeah, that's exactly the vibe I go for, right? Any significance behind the name T-Bunny, or was it just chosen at random? I mean, you can probably kind of guess the thought process behind picking my name. I thought, what do I like? Tea. Okay, tea. What am I like? And at the time, I was... my social anxiety was through the roof. I felt like a rabbit, you know, like I'm scared of everything. So I was like, oh, bunnies are cute. I get scared like a rabbit. I'm unassuming like a rabbit. So put the two together. that was my thought process. T-Bunny. I do know that there's another channel out there with like the T-Bunny, like on YouTube. I think they're a cooking channel. Yeah, I was actually thinking about changing my name, but maybe I won't. Who knows? Somewhere in the future if I rebrand. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, so it was just kind of on the spot. I was just thinking, oh god, I need to think of a name. I think it took me a couple hours just to think of something because I just wanted to get to work, you know? I wasn't thinking too much about my actual name on the platform. Okay. Next question. Oh, what's it gonna be? Hey, can we get an insight into your recording process? Do you have a method you follow every time, or are you still trying new things? Good question. I use the same method pretty much every time. It's only once that I've kind of deviated from it, and that was with my first binaural recording with my new microphone. T-Buns. As a DJ. That sounds great. Maybe T-Bun. Like T-Buns kind of implies something else, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, insight into my recording process. Okay, so it's pretty simple, I won't lie. I go into Audacity and I hit the record button. That's it. I'll have my script up on the screen and I will just read through it. And if I think that something needs a retake, or if I make a mistake, I just keep going. Like, I'll redo the line until I'm happy, and then carry on. There have been a couple of occasions where my lines... Maybe there's like a car outside that has just choked out the line completely, and I've had to re-record. But for the most part, I do everything in like one sitting. So I'll just hit record. I'll end up with a raw file that's like 40 minutes long in some cases, depending on how badly I perform it. And then edit that. Cut out the bad lines, you know, all of the mouth noises, stuff like that. That's about it. Oh, yes, Audacity is what I record with. And then I import it into DaVinci Resolve. So DaVinci Resolve is a lot easier to sort of pan around with. It's a lot easier because you can just chop out everything. Audacity is a little more fiddly if you want to just use Audacity. Plus, it's a good idea to keep your raw file just in case you cut it badly, right? So keep hold of your raw file. DaVinci? Exactly. DaVinci? I always say that too. You know exactly the meme. Is there a science behind ASMR that I understand, or is it just following suggestions and tips from the community? I think I have that as a question on this roulette, so I will answer that. Let's see if it shows up, actually. But yeah, yes, I will answer that question. Was it you who asked that? I wonder. Okay. Have you ever voice acted before this channel started? I think I actually answered this already, haven't I? Find it hard to believe you wouldn't have, considering how beautiful I find your voice. Oh, thank you, Dio. But no, I've never voice acted before. Yeah, you learn something new every time. Every recording I do, I feel like I do something differently. Yeah, sometimes it's harder than others. Some days it's more difficult than others. But overall, I think I'm trying to develop, you know, a wider range as well. I want to be able to do more than one voice for each character that I do. Sometimes I feel like, oh no, this character sounds so much like that other character, but I'm just one person, you know, and I'm doing hundreds of videos. So it's going to be difficult to have that much of a range unless I'm amazing. So, oh no, don't worry about being sorry, Kayak. It's all good. Don't worry, I'm going to answer your question. But yeah, no, I've never done voice acting until now. Okay, next question. Woo! Oh, it's getting smaller. If you can have anything or be someone, what or who would you pick? Oh, tough question. If I can have anything. You know, I've never been a very materialistic person. I'm sure I could think of something that I would want, sure, but, you know, it's all... I don't know, it doesn't really matter so much to me. Being someone, you know, I'm just gonna say, as much as I say or think, oh, I wish I was such and such, or I wish I could do something like so and so, you know, in the end, I'm always going to be myself, and I'm okay with that now, you know? I think there's a certain time in life where I was just like, this is who I am, and I'm okay with that, so... this is a tough question, you know? I want for nothing. If I could have anything... Actually, you know what? If I could have anything, I would have a nice little recording booth. There you go. Because at the moment I'm fiddling with blankets. I'm currently crawling into a blanket fort to record. So that's what I would want. Okay. Need to head out. Hopefully I'll make it back before it ends. Oh, thank you. Thanks for showing up, Vincent, if you don't make it back in time. I appreciate you being here and helping out at the beginning. Yeah, thank you. You had a feeling I would say that. Wow. Oh, God, am I that predictable? Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, I think I'm going to take a little break because I've been waffling for a really long time. I'm going to take like 5-10 minutes just to, you know, just to chill out a little bit. And then we'll come back and I'll answer some more questions. Thank you so much for being here. If you need to leave, I totally get it. But I'm just going to be right back. Yeah, you go grab some water too if you need it. And I'll see you in like 5-10 minutes. Alright? Thank you. See you. Bye. I was muted. I'm sorry. You were right. Thank you. You guys should be the streamer, not me. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, that was a lot shorter than I expected. Yeah, I was just saying. What are you talking about in my chat? German Air Force? What's going on? Have you ever tried to roleplay whenever you get a call from a telemarketer? Luckily, I don't really get those kinds of calls. I think my phone service tends to block them fairly well, so I don't have to worry about that, thankfully. It has crossed my mind once to try and do that, but I think I'd be too embarrassed. But it's pretty funny when people do that. Okay. Is there VTuber lore? I haven't thought of any. I'm not gonna lie. Because I'm very I'm not in the sort of VTuber sphere. Like, I don't really watch VTubers, I'm afraid. Sorry. I should maybe I should look into it a bit more. Hypno the telemarketer. That's great. Oh my god. Can you imagine? Oh wow, you are getting very EP. You want to give me all your money, actually. Yeah, they just give me the 3 wacky numbers on the back of their credit card, huh? Not in the VTuber sphere. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen you, Nightbean. You said, I know what you said. Soon. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before I get sucked in to the craziness that is VTubing. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for the next question. Hopefully people aren't missing out, because I said I was gonna be away longer than I was. Okay. What is the goal you would like to achieve by the end of this year? Oh, you see, I should make goals. Unfortunately, I don't make them. You know what? I'm gonna make a goal with you guys. Since I think that's the reason I put this on here, because I couldn't think of a goal, and I would like to make one. Do I answer Twitter questions? Yes, I've added some Twitter questions in here as well. Yes. Nothing wrong with a VTuber pipeline. Yeah, you're right. Ain't nothing wrong about that. It is super fun, yeah. Okay. My goal. I'm thinking I'm close to 25,000 subscribers, which is insane to say. Do I want it to be a subscriber thing? Or do I want it to be like a streamer thing? Because I'm really enjoying this, you know. This is my first stream and I'm really enjoying it. 25, yeah, 25k. I think I've got 500 subs left until I hit 25k, which is insane. Some of these questions are from when I hit 10k last year. I'm so sorry it took so long. Yeah, so originally a lot of these screenshots were from last year, but I was too scared to do a Q&A outside of roleplay. I guess being myself was kind of scary at the time. But here I am, finally. Yeah, your growth has been so fast, it's been great to see. Oh, thank you, Rakon. You deserve it. You also deserve some recognition, I think. I mean, if any of you guys like Hypno, Rakon also likes Hypno. He does his own channel too. So, yeah, if you like listening to M4, I think it's, you do M4F mostly, right? Anyway, yes, the goal I want to achieve. Okay, I'm gonna hit a lofty goal. I'm gonna say I want 30,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2025. Hypnotoad Girl ASMR. Oh my, how are you thinking of these things? I love that, that's funny. Oh, thank you, Rakon. I appreciate that. Yes. Yeah, 30,000 subscribers. That would be great by the end of 2025. If I hit that, I will be... I will do the Go the F to Sleep audiobook. How about that? To celebrate 30k. Yeah, okay. Thank you for that question. Okay, next one. Hi, Elsa. That's such a cute emote. I love that. Congratulations. Thank you, Disnable. My question is, what or who inspired you to do YouTube? Well, I've previously said the ASMR community did. There has been a certain few people who have helped me more than others. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. There have been some people that have helped me set up my YouTube account and do streaming, because I can't take the whole credit. Like, a lot of people have helped me in terms of like how to edit, how to make thumbnails, where to look for scripts. I mean, everything else was me, like voice-wise, but and I do my own editing. You know, I do everything myself, but the advice that I got, I don't think I'll name them because I don't know if they want to be named. But yes, I was inspired by people in the community. It's such a fun niche, and everyone that I've met from it has been wonderful. So, yeah. I think that's my answer. Next question. Toad Girl or Frog Princess, like the reverse Cinderella? Oh! Yeah. Oh my god, I need to get a note and pen and paper out for you guys, coming up with these cool ideas. Goodness. Okay. Next one. Congrats on 10k. Oh, see, congrats on 10k. Can you? Oh god, 10k. That seems like forever ago now. My question is, do you enjoy making videos? Yes. Yes, I do. Thank you. I do enjoy making my videos. The best thing, I'd say it's in the top 3 of things that I like about being on YouTube, is actually making the videos. I'm not sure if it's number 1. Yeah. It's about on par with so I think making videos is on par with talking to people or like being involved in the community, I would say. Yeah. Yes, I do like making my videos. Next question. Congrats on 10k. Thank you. Thank you, Mint. Yes. Exactly, it's a one-woman show, but we try to help each other. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, right? We all help each other, but we, you know, it is off our own backs to make our own stuff. Do you plan on putting the YouTube videos on Patreon? So I thought about this question, and I was wondering why I was asked this. And then I remembered that YouTube has adverts, right? So putting them on Patreon, it would be like having an ad-free experience. Yeah, this was one of those ones from last year, this question, and I completely forgot about it. I'm so sorry. I'm still thinking about it because I almost have 100 videos now. Cataloging all of that to Patreon is a monumental task for me. But in future, it's something for me to think about. So, yes. Now that I've said this out loud, I'll consider it as like a Patreon tier thing, right? I remember you mentioned that glad to see the old questions made it alongside the new questions. Yeah, thank you, James. Yeah, I think it's important to... because those questions are just as important, right? Okay. Yeah, this is something I need to think about. Thanks for bringing it up, because I never really thought about it. Yeah. Next question. Hello, noble lord. Just thinking about having to re-render 100 videos in audio only is scary. Exactly. I mean, it's a daunting task. Okay. Do you enjoy beans or potatoes? Alright. This is obviously another joke question, right? But I feel like I have sustained myself for many days and many nights on just beans and potatoes that I felt it necessary for me to talk about this. Just for a few seconds. Beans or potatoes? Or beans on potatoes, right? Maybe you guys might be a bit disgusted by this because I'm from the UK and we have disgusting food. But beans on potatoes is wonderful. You'll never change my mind about that, okay? Anyway, moving on. Okay. The best, yes, thank you. Thank you, Kayak. Pineapple on pizza. So many food questions. Pineapple on pizza. So at first I was disgusted about pineapple on pizza. But one day I thought, you know what? I might as well try it. So many people like it. It's got to be good. Like, why would you eat it if it's not good? So I tried it. And it's kind of mid. Not gonna lie. Like, I wouldn't pick it. But if it was the only pizza left, like if you're having a pizza party and there's a buffet and there's a bunch of pizza and the only slices left were pineapple on pizza, sure, I'll eat it, but I wouldn't pick it. You see? Maybe that's kind of a strange response because most people will be like, ew, pineapple on pizza, ew, or they'll be the other way around where they're like, it's the best pizza ever. I'm somewhere in the middle, you know, it's okay, it's fine. Okay, next question. Yeah, you see, ooh, pineapple pizza. Mayo and banana bread. That's crazy. That is insane. Banana sandwiches. Okay, that's alright. But not mayo. What the heck? That's crazy. Anyway. Is there a science behind ASMR? Oh, here. This is Kayak's question. Is there a science behind ASMR that you understand, or is it just following suggestions and tips from the community? Do you use certain frequencies that help the brain relax and tingle? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. No, there is no science. Well, maybe there is, but I don't know of it. I don't follow suggestions and tips from the community either. I've just done this purely on my own kind of freedom. I don't know how else to put it. Yeah, it's just been me that's figured this out on my own. I'm sure that there's like some frequencies that relax humans or something like that. Personally, I would not know about it. All I know to do is to, you know, soothe voice, hushed tones. Some people like lower tones. Some people prefer higher tones. It depends. I don't know. It's different. So I'm afraid I don't really know the answer. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Oh, thank you. I mean, clearly I have 25,000, almost 25,000 subscribers. That's crazy to me. But yeah, thank you. When I was a kid and ordered a pizza, I think it was pineapple, but I don't remember. The delivery guy crashed and fell right in front of the house. Do you live in Family Guy land? Are you a cartoon? Do you live... Are you like the Simpsons, like, neighbor? What's going on there? That's crazy. Jump scaring people with the brown note. Oh my god. What? You guys are crazy. What? Okay. Oh, I appreciate that, Knight. Yeah, I mean, I just try and, I think for the most part, I'm just myself. That's what I'm doing, just putting myself out there. Oh, what's next? Oh. any videos you want to do that you aren't 100% on board with making just yet. So I always come up with new ideas, and I always get people who suggest things to me. Most of the time I get really enthusiastic about it, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's a really great idea. You know, only a couple get filtered out into the next stage, which is like either looking for content with that theme, or even potentially me writing it, or commissioning a writer. So I would say that there's a lot of ideas that probably won't make it into like a video. There are some that I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea, but is it a good idea to do for YouTube? You know, so you've got a lot of questions to ask about every idea that you think of or consider. So yeah, there are some videos that I want to do, but I'm not 100%, you know, ready to make it. Why is the character bouncing? It's just the what do you call it? The software I'm using, it's called PNGTuber. It makes your character bounce around like that. But yeah, sorry. It'll be something fetishy. Yeah. There are some things I've got to avoid, unfortunately, for various reasons. Yeah, I won't get too personal with it. But yeah. That's all I'll have to say on that. Okay, next question. Out of your characters so far, which one has been your favourite to voice? Oh, I need to change that stream elements thing about water. But yeah, drink water, please. Okay, out of my characters so far. Okay, the first thing I thought of when I read this was the it was a vampire. The vampire. Oh, I've forgotten the title. Hang on. Give me a second. I'm gonna find the title. Go on my YouTube channel because it's one of my most popular ones. Let me just check. It might actually be my second most popular video. Yes, putting the dominant vampire queen in her place. The script for that one is so unique. Doing her character was so much fun. I kind of went super theatrical with it, you know, super over the top. Like, she looks down at you, she's so disgusted by you. She's like, oh, bring me my tea and I'm a big evil vampire. But then she gets kind of put in her place, right? And then she's just a normal human woman. So doing that switch up was so much fun. Yeah, and I even felt while I was performing it that it was going to do well as well on YouTube. Because, I mean, I sometimes listen back to it and I'm like, wow, this is so much fun. I had so much a great time. Yes. You knew it was that one? Yeah. I'm glad that you understand. Yeah, that one was so much fun. I would love to have more scripts like that, where it's like a switch up. Or like, you know, like the character gets tested in some way, and then you explore the character through something drastic happening. I would love to see more of that. Oh wow, I didn't even realize I set up that stream elements thing either. Okay, anyway. The poison one. Yes, the poison one. Yeah, I wish it had a sequel too. I mean, I would love to ask Prince in Yellow to make a sequel, but I feel like I'd be pestering them. But yeah, if they ever made a sequel, I'm on it, you know, because that character was so much fun. Your personal favourite is the Fae Queen? Yes, of course. Fae Queen is OG, and I'll tell you right now, part 5, I just got the script for it. I haven't read it yet. I'm going to read it after the stream. I'm really excited. part 5, yay! I think it's going to be the finale to season 1 of Fae Queen, right? She's good fun. Oh, hi, P.S. You have a question? If you haven't got to it. Do you... Oh, yes, I have your question. Don't worry, I will answer it. I haven't got to it yet, though. The Space Pirate series. Yes! I have asked... Oh, yes. Because I was the 100th person, I think, of that writer, Plain Jane, I think. She said that she was going to make another part to that series, so I'm looking forward to that too, whenever she makes it. Because Captain Kismet is such a fun character to voice too. That is on the runner-up, I think, of my favourite characters to voice. Absolutely. Yes. Does that mean there will be a second season? Oh, I think because... you see, I would like there to be a second season, yes. I'm going to talk with my writer. She's very busy at the moment. But yes, there is likely to be a season 2 for Fae Queen. Sorry, I'm just reading the comments just to get caught up. My favourite is the Lamia one where she kidnaps the prince by pretending to be his maid. Yes! There is a sequel to that one that I still haven't got around to. I keep getting distracted. But I would love to make the sequel to that one. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me about that, actually. I'm gonna put that on my list. Dark Sorceress. Yes! I loved Dark Sorceress. Like, over time, you can tell from the beginning of Dark Sorceress to the end, I changed my voice over time because I was trying to get into character. Because that's sometimes what I've noticed that I do is that if I voice a character for long enough, I'll start to get a feel for what I want them to sound like. So the first part might sound very different from the last part. So I wonder if I should do a re-recording at some point for these ones. Yeah. Hypnotic Stranger. Oh, I'm glad that you like that series. Yeah, that's one of my favourite Hypno stories for sure. Literally listened to the Lamia one last night. Oh, nice. Yes, there is a sequel written. I just need to get to voicing it. Yeah. Snow Queen. Yeah. I like that one too. If you had to be the precious pet of any of your characters, which one would you choose and why? Ooh. You see, this is tough because I'm not attracted to myself or my characters. So, but if we're going on vibes, or if we're going on like how evil or good a character is, I think the easiest one to pick would be like Fae Queen, right? Because she's so lovely and kind, and she just she's so excited and happy about the human that she has, but they're not her pet. So, oh god, that's... You know, I don't know. This is a tough question. I think, yeah, I'll go with Fae Queen just because she's the nicest one out of all of my characters. I've noticed how many evil characters I've voiced over the year. But yeah. Yeah. Because I don't think I'd want to be the pet of most of the Hypno ladies. Not gonna lie. I mean, they treat you nicely. I don't know. What's your favourite audio roleplay you've made? Oh, did I already answer this? I guess it's kind of different, right? To favourite character I've voiced. I don't know. I'd still make the same answer though, so I guess it's the same thing. Favourite audio roleplay. I guess in this case it could be story. I don't really have a favourite story. Fae are known for screwing people over. That is a good point. I do get a lot of comments on Fae Queen about like, oh, but she's a fae, you never know, she could be screwing you over. Which makes sense, right? And I have done fae that screw over the listener quite a few times too, so it wouldn't be so crazy to assume that she would screw them over, but I deliberately wrote her to be sweet and kind and not trick the listener, so yeah. Okay, in terms of story, goodness, well, the bodyguard story that I'm doing right now is pretty cool. Oh, the Captain Kismet story is awesome because I love the sort of back and forth that the listener has with them. I love stories that have listener being more active, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that's my answer. Yeah. Okay. Next question, I think. I'm going to think of something later for the answer to that question. Be like, oh, damn, why didn't I say that? Yeah. Anything magical related? Yeah, me too. I love magic. What made you choose your name? Oh, I've already answered that. Just on the spot. I like tea, and I like bunnies. Also, nice cat. Oh, that was in response to my picture of Claude. Yeah. Thank you for that question. Next question, next question. Oh. Sorry, there are some duplicate questions here. I just couldn't sort through them in time. What or who was your inspiration on starting to create ASMR? Oh, I've already answered this too, haven't I? My inspiration was just other people that I listened to in the VA community. Yeah. Next question. Tick. Oh. What has been your favorite ASMR that you've made so far? Oh, another duplicate, I guess. Oh, but that's not entirely true, because I will admit, the Space Pirate Captain Part 1 was a lot of fun to make. I do remember that. Having a lot of fun with all of the sort of, I guess, cinematic, you could call it. With all the sound effects that I had to use for it. And I love the way that it came together. So yeah, I will give that one a bit of recognition as well. Flirty Space Pirate Captain, if you wanted to know what I'm talking about. Another one, also, Eldritch Goddess pampers you into oblivion. That one was fun to make too. Just for the sound effects too. Okay. Oh, also, I can't forget my most recent one that I really, really enjoyed, which was relaxing at the Flirty Slime Girl Spa. Slime Girl Spa, right. Yes. My first binaural recording, it took me a very long time to record, but it was so worth it. I had such fun with that. Yes. Never give your name freely. Learned that the hard way in a campaign I played in. Yeah. You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful with the Fae. She's one of the queens that definitely makes me think I can fix her. Yeah. It definitely gives that vibe, right? You're like, oh, she's a bit nuts, but I can save her, you know? Thank you so much. I'm glad that you like that one. What's your favorite kind of weather? Ooh. I would say dry sun. I'm not a fan of humidity, and I like it hot. Like 30 degrees C. Sorry, I don't know that in Fahrenheit. But yeah, around that temperature when it's nice and dry and it's sunny, no clouds. Yeah, that's my favorite. Okay. Next question. Albanian roses? What does that mean? Sorry, I'm lost on that one. Congratulations. Here's a question for me. What's your plan for your channel for new videos? Oh, you see, we've been having a discussion about that recently, haven't we? I put a poll up saying, do you like surprises or do you like knowing what's coming? And majority of you, I think, let me have a look, actually, because that might have changed. Yeah, 62% of answers said, I like the surprise. Granted, 27% of people said, I don't know, just put the fries in the bag, little sis. But I'm going to assume that I don't know also means I like the surprise. So I think the overwhelming majority of you prefer the surprise. But I will digress. I am thinking of like teasing certain like big audios, like Fake Queen Pot 5, like giving a little bit of a like heads up, saying like, yeah, this one's coming soon. I know you guys really wanted to see it. You know, like the more the ones that people look forward to, I will probably give a little hint that they're coming soon type thing, you know, in a community post. Yeah. But other than that, I'm also a very spontaneous person. I don't think that far ahead. So I can't tell you like a list of things that are coming, just that they're coming, you know? Yeah, exactly. Wink, 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 nudge, nudge. Yeah. Oh, you heard siren. Oh, sorry. It's because I live next to a very busy road. I'm sorry if you hear sirens and stuff. A healthy mix of surprises and planning. Yeah. I'll have to work the balance on that one. But for the most part, it's going to be a surprise, I think. Like maybe sequels, right? Have you ever thought about revisiting an old series? So this question, I'm not sure how to answer because I don't know if they mean redoing an old series. In which case, yes, I've thought about it, but then I thought there's not much point to that unless I feel like I've done a bad job or I've done a disservice to the script or something, right? But revisiting in terms of reimagining, I've never thought about doing that either because I'm using scripts that other people have made and I don't want to, you know, encroach on someone else's creative vision, you know, it's just being respectful to artists. If we're talking about my own work, my own writing, not really either. So I can tell you, not really. I've not thought about revisiting old series. I like to move on to new things. If there ever comes a time when I look back and I see something that I think, oh yeah, that could be nice with my new setup or with my newfound skills in voice acting or whatever, then yes, I would think about revisiting. But for the most part, no. I like to keep going, right? And I am sorry if that means for some people they're going to be upset that I don't do their thing, that they really hope that I would make a sequel to. A lot of the time it is just because someone hasn't made the sequel and there's not much I can do about that. So, sorry about that. But, you know, if people let me know if there is a sequel that I haven't seen to a script that I've done, I would love to have a look. But yeah. Oh. My question is, do you write your own scripts or do you want to one day play your own stories? Much love from France. Oh, merci. I don't write my own scripts for the most part. I've started to recently though, because I found that I have more of a niche to fill. Now that I've been here for over a year, doing this for over a year, I have more of a flavour, I suppose, that people aren't quite making with their scripts that they post publicly. But yeah, I'm trying to learn to write. It's definitely not my forte. I've written some scripts. Some of them are on Patreon. play my own stories. I would like to make my own sort of series at some point. I haven't done that yet either. I'm just so like not confident with my writing. But yes, I'm working on it. So yes, I do want to write my own scripts. I think there is one script that I wrote myself on YouTube, in case you didn't know. I think it was one of the first ones where I drew the thumbnail. Which one was it? Yes. Stumbling into a lonely spider lady's trap. Stumbling into a lonely spider lady's trap. I wrote that one. Apart from that, everything else is written by other people on my channel. Okay, let me have a look at chat. What are you guys saying? Josh Block. Sorry, I don't know who Josh Block is. Is there a third part to the assassin script? If you're meaning the assassin where she like decides not to kill the listener, I think there was I think I did part 2. I think that series, yeah, I decided to stop with that series because it didn't get many views, and I wasn't really feeling the character personally. The writing, brilliant, of course. But for me, I just stopped with that series. I might look back at it actually now that you've said that. I think it's because I tried to put on a silly voice at the start of part 2 and that turned people off a lot. Totally get that. I knew that was a mistake from the beginning. But yeah, maybe I'll now that we're talking about revisiting old stuff, maybe I'll revisit that one. Because I know that series is very popular. A lot of VAs have done that series. Oh, thank you so much, Luch Danny. The Patreon audio has been great. Thank you. Not all of the Patreon audios are by me, by the way. I do credit writers still in there. The ones that don't have credits, I probably wrote it because I always forget to credit myself. Because I still get questions on my videos asking who does the artwork, and I'm like, oh whoops, I should probably say that it was me. I keep forgetting. Yes. I just want sequels to all the vampire ones. Oh, yeah, me too. I love doing vampires. Always. I need to do a new vampire one. It's been a while. But yeah, thank you for being a patron as well. Is that why the Spider Lady is your channel banner? Yes, actually. And also, it's one of the first art pieces that I was really proud of. So I just kind of kept it, you know. I look at it and I feel happy, you know. Have you ever thought of licensed content, such as games or TV series that you like? Yes. I do get reminded now and again to do a 40k audio. I know I keep mentioning 40k. Yes. So, oh yeah, 40k. What else was there? I'm sure I'll think of it. Anyway, next question, because I've still got so many questions to do, and I've been here for a while. I'm so sorry. I'm good at yapping. Alright. What made you choose to get into roleplay ASMR as opposed to other styles such as tingle triggers? It's funny that, because now I'm starting to do those tingle triggers too. Now that I've got this new mic, I'm excited to do more, you know, traditional ASMR style stuff. But yeah, roleplay ASMR, it's a lot more accessible, I would say, because you don't need incredible equipment to do it. You just need a voice and a microphone, right? I mean, I chose to invest in a good microphone, but you don't even need to do that, right? It's just as long as you're, you know, you're being creative, you're entertaining. That's all you need to do to succeed. So it's a lot more accessible, I would say. Anyone can pick up a microphone and do it. Obviously, I can't say that everyone will be successful at it, but I think that's why I chose it. It's because I like storytelling. I've always loved storytelling, you know, since my dad would tell me, oh, he read me The Lord of the Rings when I was 7. I had no idea what was going on, but I loved it, right? Just that feeling of being whisked away into a story feels so good. Elden Ring, of course, Elden Ring. How can I forget Elden Ring? That's every video. She sounds like an Elden Ring NPC. Yep. Inquisitor hypnotizes you. Okay, that's a good idea. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm stealing that. Personally prefer spoken. Those tingle triggers just sound like microphone scratches. Okay, I get where you're coming from too, yeah. Recently though, I've gotten really into like the more traditional just sounds. Like I've been listening to wood soup. I don't know if you guys know about that. It's just wood in a bowl with water being stirred around. I listen to that at night and it helps me fall asleep. It's great. Love it. Good evening, Samo. It's going good, thank you. I'm just waffling until I can't waffle anymore. It's a great Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Noble Lord, farewell tea. I'm needed elsewhere. Okay. Okay, my lord. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a lovely day too. Thank you. Bye. I'm such a good storyteller. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that, James. Did he do all the voices? Oh, yes, he did. Yes, my dad got very into it when I was a kid. It's one of my favourite memories as a kid was when he used to do Smaug as well. He would do the voice for Smaug when he read The Hobbit. Yeah, that was good fun. Like, I don't remember much about the stories when I was a kid because I didn't understand it. I was only like 7, 6. But I'd always remembered the moment when you first meet Smaug. And I was terrified. I was so scared. It was just my dad talking. He was just reading the book out. But, oh, you know, I'll never forget that. Battle Sister chops you in half because you're a heretic. I'll think on that one, Rakon. You know, I'll think about that maybe. Yeah, I actually almost I'm drafted on the I'm drafting, not drafted. What the hell? I'm drafting a Battle Sister one at the moment, but it changes. You know, we'll see. I do have a question. What is your favorite type of audio to record? Is it more fantasy, sleep aid, or do you not have a preference? Also, very cute cat. Hey, thank you. They are the best creatures in the world. 100%. Yes, very true. Yes, cats are the best. Yes. What's your favorite type of audio? Oh, okay. It depends on the day. I think the ones I get most excited about recording are the ones that have an incredible vibe. You know, from the get-go, you're like, I know exactly what I'm going to do. So, I guess this, in terms of genre, obviously most of my audios are fantasy, if not all of them. I can tell you ones that I've been like, you know, rubbing my hands like, ooh, I can't wait to dive into this one. Has been the Eldritch Lady, because, you know, you can put on a voice. She's Eldritch, she's crazy, like, she's out of this world. Yeah, anything like that, anything that has like a really crazy element to it that you can just in your head picture straight away. Love that. My ears were damaged when I was a kid because I listened to Linkin Park at full volume on my Nokia. Oh, bless you. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I can relate, you know? I listened to music so loud when I was a kid. Maybe that's why you like massage ASMR. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm gonna do some massage in the future. Yeah. So yeah, I think my favourite types of audios are ones where the characters are like really fleshed out, basically. Okay, next one. Oh, ticked over. I've noticed your videos have a pattern of ownership themes, and I was curious if you have a preference for that, or if it's just a coincidence. Honestly, it is just a coincidence. Maybe, actually, I think the ownership thing goes hand in hand with, like, being dominant, right? In roleplay. So, in terms of writing, okay, I'm going to explain this. In terms of writing, it's easier to write a dominant character because they are more active. They know what they want. They have a vision for the future, right? If they're dominant, they know what they want and they're going to tell you what they want. So it's easy to write that. So some people, when they write a dominant character, they'll talk about, you know, like, you're my pet, or you're my whatever. So I think that's why the theme of ownership tends to show up a lot in my audios, because, you know, that it kind of goes hand in hand with, like, being dominant, or heavy dominant, I guess. Exactly, Solly. Yeah, I mean, you know, straight away I said coincidence because I didn't really think about it, but yeah, no, it's true. There is a theme of ownership, and I think it works well in terms of getting the audience involved, you know, getting the listener, they're like, you know, if they have a preference for it, you know, that's the... Anyway, I'm not going to go into TOS here. That's as far as I'll go with that. I think you get the idea. She records them talking to her cat. You can't tell them that. You can't tell them my secret. What's the name of the distinguished gentleman? Oh, they're talking about Claude. Yes, my cat Claude. Does he run an ASMR channel? He does not. He runs my channel though, you know? Because whenever I take a picture of him and put him on my community tab, he gets hundreds and hundreds of likes. People love my little kitty. He runs my channel, okay? I'm just kidding, but yeah. Maybe do a Claude ASMR video. Maybe one day. Hey, he's a cute little boy. Very soft fur, very good boy. Okay. Next question. Claude is the Remy in T's hat. Oh, sorry, I did. Oh. No, sorry. Oh, yeah. I know what you mean by that. I was wondering what you meant by Remy, but I know now. I was just like, what, Remy? Yes, exactly. Claude is my Remy. He's meow everything. Are you thinking of making a body pillowcase? The whiplash. Oh, this is hilarious. Okay, okay, I don't know why I added this question in, to be honest. Oh, yeah, no, I know why. It's because I saw this question and thought, oh, what an idea! I never thought of this. I'm gonna save this for later. And then didn't think, yeah, now I have to answer this in public. But yes. You know what? I would consider it, yes. I would consider making a body pillowcase. I mean, just for the meme, right? And you know what? If I did make a body pillowcase, I would probably keep it for myself as well. And then my family would come over and see it and be like, what the heck? What is this? Why does it look like your art? And then, yeah, I would... Anyway, hypothetical question aside. Yeah, I'll think about it. Okay, next question. She said it's possible. Yeah, I'll think about it. Which audio do you think was the most challenging to do but most rewarding? Samo says. Oh, I'll answer that after this one. Sorry, I don't know why I said that first. My head's getting jumbled. Oh, the body pillow, it's throwing me off. Oh my god. Favorite food? Pizza. Yeah. Yeah, favorite food? Pizza. It would have to be like spicy vegetable pizza. I know that's weird. I'm not a vegetarian, but I love veggie pizza with jalapenos. Make it super spicy, please. That's my favorite. Yeah. Okay, anyway. Okay. Let me answer your question, Samo. Which audio do you think was the most challenging to do? Most challenging. Let me just scroll through because I'll definitely pick one. You know what? Funnily enough, Resurrected by an Obsessed Mad Scientist. I know that sounds kind of out of the blue because it seems like one of my more regular type videos, but for some reason, I had a really difficult time recording that one. The original raw recording. The original raw recording was so long and daunting. I couldn't quite get it right, and this is gonna sound sad, but I was almost in tears at the end of it because I was thinking to myself, what is wrong with me? Why can't I do this audio? Like, I had a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, like, the script is amazing. I think the art is a banger, too, not gonna lie. But something about it was so difficult, and by the end of it I was like, no one's gonna like this. No one's gonna want this video. Well, I feel like I've put a lot of emotional time and effort into it, and I wasn't sure if it was gonna do well at all. I put it out there, and it's one of my most successful videos, right? I think about that video and how much investment I put into it. I still don't know why it was so difficult to record, because it's as I've said before in this stream, I love fleshed out characters, and that's one of those fleshed out characters, right? She's pretty cool. But for some reason, yeah, it was just really difficult. But so rewarding. I look back at it fondly, despite the stress. Yeah. No one will like this. People like this. Exactly. Yeah. It was one of those moments where I was like, oh, I know my audience. Oh, I know they won't like this. But I obviously didn't. I obviously didn't know that you guys would love it. So, yeah. I think my stream is lagging. Sorry. Is it lagging for you guys? Should be okay. But yeah, thank you. Okay, it's good. Good. I think it's just my browser. Anyway, yeah, thank you for that. Villain tears peak. I appreciate that. I really like being the villain. Obviously, villains are more fun. Underrated video, you think so? Interesting, okay. Vegetarian Indian food. You are so right, Chimpo. I love veggie indie food. Indian food, some of the best. Absolutely. Totally agree. Daughter, how is the YouTube thing going? T inspecting the body pillows. Oh no, too real. Villains get the best songs? Yeah, exactly. What would you do if you didn't do what you do currently? I would be working in an office somewhere, probably doing people's taxes. Yeah, that was my last job. I used to work for the government as someone who helped people do their taxes, basically. I would probably still be doing that, yes. Since COVID hit, I stopped working that job. But, yeah. So something to do in an office, probably. I would never go to a call center again. I used to work at a call center. I will never do that job again. Not because of what tasks I had to do, but because of the people I had to interact with, they were very desperate, you know? Wife doing taxes ASMR. Ah, you see, hey, UK government, if you're watching, hire me to do a video about how to do self-assessment tax. I promise you, I'll do a great job. IRS sends ASMR artist? Yeah. I can guarantee you, people will do their taxes if you hire me to do a video on them. I'm just kidding, by the way. But yeah. Hello, poorly drawn beagle. Not the IRS. Oh, it is tax time. It is, yes. It is. Oh, you guys better get on your taxes. Yeah. Lest ye feel the wrath of Uncle Sam. What's your favourite kind of audio to listen to? I would have to say, right now, oh no, always, since the dawn of time, I always like to find some kind of niche little YouTuber that does like video games, right? Like Let's Plays. And it will have to be a game like Civ 5, Civ 6 or whatever, or Stellaris. You know, those kinds of like RTS strategy games, because they just seem to have very soothing voices. And the sound effects of the game, they're like, it's like, if it's Stellaris, it's just a humming noise of like a spacecraft. You know, and it just kind of like, so relaxing. You know, I like to put that kind of thing on in the background. Or I'll sleep to, you know, like gameplay videos. So that's kind of like my go-to audio. If you're talking about ASMR, I'm afraid I don't really listen to ASMR anymore, other than like what I was talking about before with the triggers, like this, or the wood soup. I don't know what it is about wood soup. Love it. The Joker is crazy enough to take on Batman, but the IRS, no thank you. That's so true. Yeah. Oh, that's funny to think about. Like, even the Joker probably did his taxes, right? Back in 2021, I invaded taxes. Oh, Alex, that's so bad. Don't do that. Oh, you didn't have the oh, well, if you didn't have the ID, then there's not much you can do about that. Don't worry about that. Your last Civ 6 game, I was allied with India at the start, and then the leader told me he hated me and my people. Oh, goodness. The mission for that game was the destruction of... Oh, my goodness. I can't say that on stream. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, no, there's something about RTS strategy games on YouTube. People don't shout, you know, they're just kind of chill. That's why they're fun to watch. What are some of your favorite ASMR artists? Oh, see, this is a tough question to ask because I used to avidly listen to a lot of ASMR artists, you know, before I started, but somehow I guess, I don't want to say the magic faded, but I guess it kind of did, because now I've got experience in how to make these things and all of the scripts and stuff. I guess I can't really listen to it that much anymore, unfortunately. I could recommend some channels, but I'm sure you guys already know of them because you guys are probably listening to a lot of other channels too. Oh, there are a couple that I still listen to. Obviously, Dahlia's really good. She mixes in a lot more traditional ASMR stuff. There's also Rakon and Sanguine VA. They're good. Oh god, off the top of my head, who else did I listen to? I think that's it, really. Sorry. But yeah, I think my favorite genre was like hypno, just because you can relax to that, right? Okay, next question. Managed to catch me on my lunch break. Oh, thank you, Sola. Hi, nice to see you. I hope work's going well for you. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Yeah. James Griffin. Congrats. Oh, yeah, James. 10k subs. Yes. Sorry I'm so late on this one. If you could have any magical power, what would you have? Probably flying, right? I know that's a really boring answer, but I love traveling, and if I could fly, amazing. You know, I'd be like the first human drone. That sounds awful. Wait, never mind. No, don't worry, Knight. I was just kidding, but it's fine. Yeah, no, flying is great, right? I mean, even if you're not using it to travel anywhere, you can just go wherever you want. I mean, the only caveat to that is that people will see you, and then they'll be like, "Oh, can you pick me up? You know, can you take me with you?" You'd get all sorts of freeloaders off that, right? You get all sorts of people. You'd have to be really careful with that power. Human drone hypno pet. Yeah, exactly. Maybe not, but no, I'm still gonna keep flying as my answer. Oh, you're too. Yeah. Force you to drink tea. I'd be like the superhero that brings tea to your door. Yeah. Did you have prior experience or education in voice-related roles, or is this something you sort of jumped into? The latter. It's just something I jumped into. I've never done anything like this before. I've done presentations at school. I used to work in a call center, but I never got training on how to do my voice in a certain way, or I never got formal training in voice acting, or any acting. Yeah, I wasn't even in like a big drama school kid either, right? I was too shy. I always wanted to be though. I wanted to be the drama kid, but I was just too introverted, I guess. Yeah, no, it's just sort of something I jumped into. Oh, you're welcome, James. Of course, I'll answer your question. It depends how high up you fly and how fast you're going. Yeah. Because, I mean, if you're going too high, you're just going to freeze. But if we're talking, like, fantastical, like, maybe I could make, like, a flight suit, right? Like a real superhero with, like, inbuilt, like, I guess it would just be a spacesuit, right? So, like, if you're at high altitude, you don't feel the lack of oxygen and the cold. Yeah? Pretty cool. Go be a drama kid. Everyone's very friendly. Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, I've never really met a drama kid that's, like, really, scary? Question mark? Yeah. I mean, I would love to do drama. Yeah, it's definitely something on my bucket list, is to be in a play, you know? Took drama for 4 years. Wow. So are you an actor, or did you just do it because you love it? Or did you want to be an actor, or what? Regress in age and be a drama kid. Okay. Let me just do that right now. Oh, just kidding. But Iron Woman. Yeah, I'd be Iron Woman. How cool would that be? I was shy until I took a drama class to the knee. I was expecting you to say something not a meme. Goodness. Okay. Do you have somewhere that you post your art, and do you do commissions? Okay, so my relationship with art is a troubled one. Or it used to be. Now it's okay. I'm cool. I love art. I always have. But yeah, it's my biggest passion, but it's also one of the biggest stresses in my life, um, historically in my life. Like right now, I love it, but basically, no, I don't have anywhere that I post my art right now. But you know, in future, I'll think about it. I've also been thinking about opening up commissions when I have time. It's just that currently, just drawing one thumbnail for my YouTube channel is already quite taxing for me, you know. Plus, you know, everything else that I have to do over the week. But if I had more time and if I could organize my time better, I would love to open up art commissions. That'd be great. Mixing art with business is a touchy thing to do, but when it works well, it really works well. Yeah, you get it. If I could, I would just draw all day, but it's just so tiring, you know? I love doing it. It takes a lot out of me, you know? You've done plays at your local theatres. Oh, that's cool. I'm jealous. That's really cool. Had your first kiss in drama class. Wow. That is, that's like some High School Musical stuff right there. I don't know, I've never watched High School Musical. Just feels like something that would happen in that show. Oh, that's really sweet. Friend asked me to make out. Oh, right, okay. That's pretty funny. So I didn't read the rest of the comment, but yeah, that's funny. Being in a play is really fun. I did 2 years at college and have done plenty of pantomimes. Oh, yeah, pantomimes. Yeah, I've been to a couple pantomimes. They're great fun. Being in one sounds amazing. When I was a kid, I used to dream about being like the main role in a pantomime. You know, like the main female, like she's like a princess, you know, like Jack and the Beanstalk, you know, anyone. Anyway, next question. You'd commission me for sure? Oh, thank you, Rakon. Oh, I think just doing a couple a month, maybe. That might be doable. Anyway, next question. What's your favorite monster girl / boy, and what monster girl is your favorite to voice? Ooh, good question. The principal girl, great choice. Thank you. Yeah. My favorite monster girl. It's either slime girl or vampire. I guess you can count a vampire, right? I don't know if elf counts. Probably not, because elf is too humanoid, right? Yeah. Slime girl or vampire. Which monster girl is my favorite to voice? Probably either Spider or Lamia, funnily enough. Because they just, like, when you think of them, you think of, like, well, for me, I think it's, like, kind of whispery, sultry. And because they're the more, I guess, the reptile and the insect nature is they're more quiet, right? They're more quiet and subtle. I quite like that. Oh, of course, vampires. Come on, you know, they've got to be my favorite. Yeah. Arachnid. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my answer. Oh, of course, my first slime girl was really good fun. I'm gonna have to do it more. Hellhound. Oh, I'll think about that one. Yes. Auditioned for JD in Heathers the Musical. Oh, that's a big role. Well, it's okay. It's okay. I think you've got to shoot your shot, right? Like, even if you don't think you're going to get the role, you got to go for it. Because you'll never know. Maybe you will. Waffles or pancakes? And no, French toast is not an option. Interesting that you decided to specifically rule out French toast. Makes me think that you've asked this question to someone before and they said French toast and you got angry. I'm just kidding, but they're very serious, you know. Waffles or pancakes? I would pick pancakes. Yes. Mostly because I have more experience with pancakes. Whatever that means. Waffles? I just... oh, no. But I like Belgian waffles. Oh. No, no. I'm going to stick with pancakes because you can make crepes, you can make American style, you know? You can make them... you can fold them, you know? I don't know. Yeah, pancakes. Yeah. Freakish pancake waffle hybrid. I like that answer. Yeah. Okay. Oh, here we go, Pierce, if you're still here. Do you currently play, or have you played D&D? You have many RPs with D&D aspects, so I'm quite curious. Yes, I have played D&D. It's been a while, though. The last campaign I played, I was a half-elf cleric. And, she was a badass. Great time. This was very roleplay for me. I didn't know much about how to roleplay, but I had a blast. It was great. I love D&D. I would love to do a campaign in the future at some point, but it's been a while. Yes, I want to do more D&D roleplays in the future as well on my channel. And oh, what else could I say about D&D? Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, best game ever. Okay, next. Always wanted to do a D&D group. Yeah, me too. It's hard to get hold of people though, right? Of all your characters you do on ASMR, which would you think would be the perfect wife, realistically? Well, most of them are pretty villainous, so they kind of get counted out, right? Because they're not really good people. But I guess you could have a wife that's not a good person but treats you well. Oh, that's tough. Tough question. I mean, I would have to just go for Fae Queen, right? I mean, it's not realistic because she's a Fae Queen. But the way she treats the listener, right? She listens to him or them, and you know, she cares about their interests and where they come from, their job, you know, their health. I think that's, you know, commendable, right? In a wife, that's what you want in a wife. She plays a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, not shocked. Yeah, you guys are sussing me out. Yeah, I think you guys could probably like guess my whole personality now, huh? My current character in my current campaign has a magic watch that turns me into various D&D monsters. Ben 10-esque! That's awesome! I love that! That must be so much fun. Awesome. Very cool. All the dwarfs that are out of work because the new chocolate factory is hiring orange dwarves as chief. Where'd you come up with this stuff, Beagle? What the hell? That's so funny. Men only want one thing and it's Fae Queen. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. True. Choose T though. I'm into villainesses though, maybe because there is a prison near. Oh, okay. No comment. Okay, next one. Oh, we're almost at the end, guys. Thank you, Project Dusk. Question: when did I first start drawing? Okay. If we're talking seriously, probably when I was like 13, 14, and I just discovered Death Note. Yeah, Death Note was like my trigger into starting to draw seriously. I would draw fan art of like L and, you know, all the characters, Misa. And then I found like Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, and then Bleach. Oh, my world opened up. It was wonderful. So yeah, since I was about 13-ish, I would just draw fan art a lot. And I will confess, I did a lot of tracing too. I would find art online and be like, wow, I want to draw like them. And then trace it and then be like, wait, I didn't draw this. Why am I doing this? And then I would find a website that does like 5-minute studies where you have to sketch the pose in 5 minutes. And then I realized, yeah, I want to do this. You know, I want to get good. So, yeah. And I think that's probably why a lot of my art is focused on anatomy, or like the anatomy is probably the strong part of my art. Yeah. Did you try to kill people with your drawings? What? Oh, right, the Death Note. No, I never had that kind of thought. I was never a wrathful child. Someone compared me to L. Oh, really? So you're smart then, huh? Gender swapped light sounds like a really cool ASMR idea. Ah, you might be onto something there. Yeah, and I think Death Note also opened me up to the idea of being goth, right? I loved Misa's, like, fashion sense. She was just really cool to me. And I loved the Shinigami. They were really cool. Can we upload this stream to YouTube? I will. Hopefully this is all recorded. Yes, I will upload this to YouTube. Yes. I don't want this to be lost. This is great. The watch is called the Magitrix. An ancient Fey relic. Oh, did you make that up, or was that actually in like the 5D rules or whatever, 5E rules? Oh, it's a play on Matrix and Magic Tricks. Oh. Magitrix. I like that. You're so creative. How cool. Spend tons of hours doing those anatomy studies. Ah, you get me. You get kind of lost in it, right? I used to kind of make myself do it, because starting to do it, you're like, ugh, I don't want to do this. But then once you get into it, you're like, you're stuck in there for hours. At least that was what it was like for me. I didn't know you did drawing recon. Twitch should record automatically. Okay, thanks. Okay. I'd be good at if this stream got lost. Yeah, no, yeah, let's make sure it doesn't get lost. If I say I lose the if I lose the recording, hopefully one of you guys can pick it up, or I'll figure it out. We'll see. Sorry, I'm just saying things now because I've been going for so long now. Okay. Matrix is for kids. Beagle, have you ever thought about being a writer? Anyway. I think Twitch deletes after a few weeks. Okay, thank you. I'll look into it, but I'll definitely do my best to keep the recording. Professional Twitch commenter. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Or you should consider that as a career, maybe. If a vegetarian eats vegetables, what does a humanitarian... Why did I add this? This is like... How do I answer this question? Like... What? Okay, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to answer that question. Next question. Okay. We're on to the last 6 questions now. How old is the cat? He is 13. The ripe young age of 13. He's a little babby. He used to follow me to school. Yeah, he's an outdoor cat. We're talking about my cat Claude, by the way. Yeah, He was found under a tractor. My dad wanted to call him Turbo because he was found under a tractor hood. But I think I chose the name Claude when I was a kid, and it just kind of stuck. Yeah. Do you do your own artwork? Answer is yes. Oh, you can see March the 8th. That must have been last year. How much do you know about Warhammer? Over time, I'm learning still. I will say that I listened to a podcast. Oh gosh, I can't remember, but the guys that run it is Bricky. I don't know if you guys know anything about Warhammer, but Adeptus Ridiculous, that's the name of the podcast. It is so much fun. That was kind of like my gateway into like Warhammer lore. I've also been to Warhammer World, and I will go again because it's amazing. It's incredible. If you're ever in the area, I would go. Yeah, you know Bricky Racon. Yeah, he's great. He's so much fun. That cat could be the next Einstein. What are you talking about now? Cat wants an education so it can have a brighter future than just being a pet. Nah. No, Claude is like the definition of lap cat. He's a mummy's boy. He loves my mom so much. He all he wants is treats and sleep. Maybe chase a mouse now and again, you know. There's a hammer and some wars. Am I close? Yes. You're spot on. That's exactly what it is. Adeptus Ridiculous. Yeah, it's a good show. If you guys are ever interested in learning about the lore side of Warhammer, I would recommend it. It's just a bunch of guys memeing, but it's good fun. Yeah. Oh shoot! I forgot about the rest of it. Do you have a favorite script you've done? Oh, I've already answered that. Sorry. Okay, phew. I clicked off too soon. Sorry about that. Night. Warhammer Vermintide. Yes, I own Vermintide, but I've never played it. I think it's been one of those like Steam games that just kind of was left to collect dust in my library, and I need to pick up some point. Can I have your cat? No. Next question. You can't have Claude, he's my baby. Silly. Oh, hello, Devil's Rose. Nice to see you. You are a little bit late, unfortunately. You've missed the most of it, but I'm still streaming, so... We've got a couple questions left, and I might gab for a little bit before going. Why do you mostly do FDOM? No problems with it, just wondering why. If you want the actual answer, it's because it just flows really well, you know? I get a lot of comments saying that I have a very authoritative voice. I don't know how true that is, but when you speak out loud, like I'm sure the drama people in my chat know about this. When you put on a character, if the character themselves are confident, you can put on that mask of that confidence, right? And that FDOM thing, like the dominant nature, is to be active, to have a goal, or to have some kind of thing they want. And I think it just works really well for roleplay, right? Most of my stuff is FDOM because they make for compelling characters, and they pull you into the world with them, right? Because they want you to do things, so you're actively listening, right? I think that's how I feel about it anyway. Why FDOM? Because gatekeep, gaslight, girl boss. Exactly. Isn't it fun to play the evil? Well, not evil, but I guess it is evil, right? Most of it. Most of the stuff I do is evil. I do want to do nicer ones too, but that's why I mostly do FDOM, is because it's not because it's easy, but it's compelling. That's how I feel about it. Why F-Dom? She is F-Dom. No comment. Confidence is fun. Yeah, exactly, Cami. Yeah, you get it. I see reverse comfort sometimes, and that seems really hard to do. It's difficult to pull off. That is true. I agree with you. But you know the one I mentioned earlier about the vampire queen, who gets poisoned and turned into a human. That kind of reverse comfort is interesting too, where the listener begins to have a personality, and it's up to them to sort of guide the speaker. That's quite an interesting kind of dynamic, right? It can be difficult to pull off, but it's very interesting when it's done right, in my opinion. We like being mischievous. Yeah. I do. It's good fun. I kind of want to dip my toes in ASMR, but I'm way better at script writing. I get what you're saying, Devil's Rose. You might feel that way, but you know, I felt the same way when I was starting, that I was like, oh, but what if I'm terrible, right? But you just don't know until you try. I would say just give it a go. See how you feel, you know? Just make a recording. Just do it. Like, pick a script that's quite simple. Has a simple premise, has a simple story. It's something that you think that you could do. Just go for it. That's what I did. My first video has nothing to do with what I do now, but it was a great starting script because it was so simple. Why F-Dom? Because I write almost always F-Dom. Yeah. In case you don't know, Devil's Rose is a really great writer in the community, and I've commissioned him a couple times. Yeah, you'll probably recognise a lot of his work. Are we talking about waffles? No, we are no longer talking about waffles. No more waffles, please. Stop now. Okay, anyway, next question. Oh, 3 questions left. Oh, I feel kind of sad that it's almost over. Okay. Oranite. What's your favourite Pokemon? Lapras. Mainly because I have great memories of it when I was a kid, playing with... I had Pokemon Yellow, and I remember seeing Lapras for the first time, and my eyes were like, oh my god, I love this thing. And I caught it, and I think it was like my first, like, catch. I was a bit of a silly kid. I didn't really know how to play properly. I caught it, and then the first time you use Surf with Lapras, and it's a different sprite to the regular, like, seal-looking sprites. Like, it has its own designated sprite. And I was like, oh my god, I'm actually on Lapras! Oh, I'll never forget that moment. So yeah, Lapras is my favourite. How did you get into ASMR? I've already talked about that. Your cat seems very interested in something out the window. Again, it's a reference to the photo I took of Claude. Yes. Yeah, Lapras. Great. You finished your last commission, and now I can work on Lamia Queen and Cuddle Save Part 2 for... Oh! I'm sure people would love to see that. Absolutely. Yes. What was your starter in Pokemon? Bulbasaur was my first starter. I'll always have a soft space in my heart for a... Oh! Hydrate. Yeah. Soft spot in my heart for a Bulbasaur. And Venusaur was my first shiny card as well when I used to play with the Pokemon cards. Yeah. Do you have that thing that makes your voice sound bad to you? And if so, how do you deal with it? Yes, actually. I don't like my own voice. I think most people can say that though, right? Because you're the only person that listens to it the most. That's such a silly thing to say. Sorry. What I mean is, how do I deal with it? I'm afraid I don't really have advice for you, except that what you feel about your own voice is probably completely different to how other people feel about it. Because think about it, like, think about the people in your life and the people you talk to. Is there anyone at all that you think, God, their voice is awful? Probably no one, right? Or like, even if there is someone, that's like 1 out of like, what, 200 or however many people that you've spoken to in your life. Like, what is the statistics that your voice is actually terrible? Probably next to 0. So don't be so hard on yourself, you know? I think it's okay. Not everyone has, you know, an operatic voice, you know, incredible. What's the guy's name? Not everyone can sound like. I can't think of anyone right now, but basically what I'm trying to say is your voice isn't terrible. You just got to keep reminding yourself of that. Even if you don't like it, there's someone out there that doesn't mind or even likes it, right? So don't worry about it. Corpse Husband. I wasn't thinking about Corpse Husband. I was thinking about like Samuel L. Jackson, right? He's got such an iconic voice and everyone likes it because it's so cool. Yeah. Not everyone is a Samuel L. Jackson, but, you know, our voices are unique, and I think you should love yourself regardless. But yeah, I do understand. Personally, I'm not a big fan of my own voice either, but, you know, you'll be okay, okay? You'll be okay. Except me, Morgan Freeman, exactly, Morgan Freeman. Yeah. Stephen Fry, yeah. Last question here. Who is your favorite character so far? Ooh, that is the question to end the questions, huh? Ooh, because I have to give, right? I have to give recognition to the Cruel Empress at some point, right? Because it's probably my most popular series. I think also the Cruel Empress was probably a big turning point for me in terms of like voice work, because it was the first time I like made I was very theatric about the Britishness of my voice, you know. I was trying to channel the most pompous, horrible, maybe not horrible, you know, just evil queen kind of voice. That was the first time I tried to channel that kind of energy, and I'll always remember that. And I think the way that story was written was incredible too, of course. And maybe I got a bit too cruel for me personally, because I find it difficult to be really cruel. You wouldn't think that, considering some of the audios that I've done. But it is tough, and there is a limit as well. I didn't finish that series for a very long time because I was like, oh, this is a bit far from me, you know, with how mean she gets. And I do sometimes get comments where people are like, oh, she's so mean. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, but it's just roleplay, please. But I am mindful that, like, even though that it is roleplay, it is, like, the feelings that you feel are still real, right? So there's a sense of responsibility in that. Like, you've got to realize that it's fiction, but it's also affecting you at the same time, right? Even if it's not real. Like, you can remind yourself, yeah, this is just entertainment, but it still has an effect on you, right? So being mean in a role play, there's an extent, right? And I feel I can't go that far, you know, on the regular. But anyway, that was a tangent. Yeah. Sorry, I don't. I've heard of John Hurt, but I'm not sure who John Hurt is. Sorry. I've got to look him up. Right. Okay. I think that's the end of all my questions. Oh, good night, Night Bean. I think you went to bed. Maybe. Good night. Your favorite Pokemon is Lotad. Oh, Lotad's great. Yes. He's so iconic. I love that lily pad. Great. Sorry, I'm just catching up with all of the comments that you've left. Let's see if you've got any questions that I've missed. Let's see. If you combined a Vanillux with Combi, it would be honey ice cream. Oh, honey ice cream. Oh, you're making me hungry. Oh. Oh, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? I love rum and raisin. I know that's like an old person thing, but I actually really like it. Oh, but like good old vanilla, of course. You can't go wrong with a vanilla ice cream. I think voices sound different on recording because when it comes out of your mouth, it's also vibrating your body and giving it a different sound. Yes, you're right. Like, when I record like a deeper voice, I'm like, ooh, that was really deep. But then I listen to the recording and like, it's really not. Because I feel it through my skull, right? I think everyone maybe feels that. I don't know. And you think, oh yeah, that was like a deep voice. But then it really wasn't. It's just that's the way that your body felt it. Yeah. Crazy that. Strange. If you could live in another universe, which would be my go-to? Oh, well, you know, probably Pokémon. Let's be real. That would be great. Or Animal Crossing, right? You got little cute little animal villages. You don't have to worry about anything. All you do is just fish and yeah, just fish. That's it'd be such a nice little life, right? Right. I'm just gonna start wrapping up now. Wow. 2 hours and 40 minutes of me yapping. Have fun with that one, guys. I'm biased, but my favourite characters are the Slime Girl and Doll Maid. Oh, yeah, yeah. You did such a good job writing those ones, by the way. I really enjoyed doing those too. Obviously I asked for them, so of course I would enjoy them. Yeah, the Doll Maid was really good fun. I would love to do one like that again, because she was so gentle and sweet. The Slime Girl, of course. I'm getting a lot of questions asking if I can make a part 2, so I'm thinking about that. Yeah. Of course I want to do more Slime Girl content, because that's my favourite kind of monster girl. Yes. Greatest yap session of the century. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Cami. Right. Wrap up tonight? Chimpo. You can't decide that. It's my stream, not your stream. You want to keep yapping? Open up your own stream, huh? How about that? Well, thank you so much, guys, for being here. I had a great time. This has been a blast, even though it was just me yapping the whole time. But yeah, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Yeah, I'm so sorry for like the technical difficulties. I'll have them all sound. You know what? This went so well despite the shaky beginning. I want to do this again sometime, even if it's not answering questions. Maybe just, you know, another talk. just talking with my chat. Maybe I'll play a game. Have some fun. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. It's been great. Down to Write Part 2. Ah, let's go. Let's go, Devil. Yeah, okay. Totally loving the bodyguard. No bias at all. No cerebral. I don't know if I believe you on that one. Yeah, sorry it's taking so long to come out with the next part of the Bodyguard series. But yeah, it will come. It will come. It's just because that one was the next part. I don't want to spoil anything, but there's a lot of acting required for that part. And I've been feeling a bit flat the past couple of weeks, and I didn't think that I'd give it the best performance that I could give. But I feel a lot more revitalized after this stream. I feel good, so thank you. Yes. Glad you got to watch me stream. Yeah, thank you, Vincent. It's great having you in chat. Yeah, art stream. Yeah, you're so right. Completely forgot that I draw. The tech issues happen, don't worry. Oh, thank you, James. You're so kind. Thank you. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, well, I guess that's it. God, that went away in a blur, didn't it? It's almost been 3 hours. Incredible. Oh, hi, Ripmav. Yeah, good night. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for tuning in. I'll announce next time if I do it again. If I decide to stream again, yeah, I'll iron out all the kinks that I had at the start, because that was pretty terrible. Ugh, awful. Whew. But I'm glad it worked out in the end. That's what matters. Everything's a disaster with me. Right. Fare thee well, indeed. Thank you, Kami Ghidorah. Yes, King Ghidorah is definitely the best. Probably my favorite out of all the characters. Oh no, Mothra is my favorite. Let it be said, Mothra is my favorite. Okay, anyway, before I get distracted on another yap, I'll leave it here. Thank you so much, everyone. I'm gonna transition to my little bye-bye screen. Okay, bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a nice weekend. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Thank you so much. Bye, good night, sleep well. Okay, bye.